Hello all, welcome to Eyes on AI, and today we are going to start our second tutorial of our Python crash course playlist. So today we can going to see the basics of Python, data types and on in Python, variable in Python, how to assign the variable in Python. This is everything. So I hope you have already installed the Anaconda in your system, and using Anaconda using Jupyter Notebook IDE, we are going to start our session. And why we are using Jupyter? Because the Jupyter Notebook is a very easy to start with the Python, and for the data science and machine learning task, Jupyter is might be very helpful for the particular task. So yes, for the learning purpose, Jupyter Notebook is based. So going further, when we are going to do some capstone project and when we are going to build some system, definitely we can check out the other IDEs as well. But yes, as of now, we are going with the Jupyter Notebook. So how we can open the Jupyter Notebook and how we can open the particular file into Jupyter Notebook, I am going to show that things first of all, and then we are going to see the basics in Python, like data types and everything in Python. So first of all, what we have to do, in whatever location we have to save our particular Jupyter notebook, or you want to open any Jupyter notebook from the particular location, what you have to do, just go and that on that particular path first of all in your this PC, in your folder. So there's a, in whichever the Jupyter notebook I'm going to uh, provide you the knowledge, uh, it is saved in this particular folder. So here in this folder I have multiple files. I have multiple Jupyter notebook and other CSV and Excel files. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy the particular path of this folder, Control C. Now go to your search bar and just type Anaconda prompt. You will get this Anaconda prompt version Anaconda 3 here. Just open it, and you are getting the window, command prompt type window. If you are know about the command prompt and Windows PowerShell, the similar kind of screen you will get here. And now you have to write cd and then paste that particular path when your Jupyter notebook is uh, saved, or whenever you want to save that particular Jupyter notebook file. So just paste it, enter, and the cd command means change directory. So it will change your directory, and now in this particular directory you are going to open your Jupyter notebook. So for open the Jupyter notebook, you have to simply write Jupyter notebook and enter. In few moments it will be open the Jupyter notebook on your browser. So we have already downloaded the Anaconda in our system, so we do not have to download Jupyter notebook separately in our system. So that is the advantage I'm talking about yesterday of Anaconda. So we can use any IDEs by using a Jupyter notebook, oh sorry, Anaconda. So today we are going to discuss about the basics of Python. So I'm going to open that particular Jupyter notebook file. Just click on it, and it will be open. Okay, so this is the UI of Jupyter notebook. Here you can see the logo of Jupyter and name itself. Here it is our file name. We can change the file name from here as well. So we can rename that particular file name and just do our whatever name you want to save. You can do that things from the rename. It will be automatically saved as well. Here you can see auto saved, and it will be save your particular code. uh, there are some particular shortcut for save your particular work. instead of you want to do save by yourself manually, you can just click on it and it will be saved here. This shortcut is for insert your cell. So what is the cells? This is the particular cell where you can write your code, you can write the heading, everything. You will get the option for write heading, code, markdown, everything here for the particular cell. So here I'm using markdown because I have to mention some things in this cell, so I have used markdown here. This shortcut is for cut that particular cell. This for making the copy of that particular cell. Again, if you want to move that particular stair upward, downward, you can do that things from here. If you want to run that particular cell, you can click on the run button here. If you want to stop that particular cell, you can just click on this interrupt the kernel. What is the kernel? Kernel is the main thing which are responsible for run the particular cell, which are responsible for run your particular notebook. And different options Jupyter Notebook is providing us. There is no any option for debugging, but yes, Jupyter Notebook have another version, Jupyter Lab. It is providing us option of a debugging, and for debugging most of time we are using VS Code and PyCharm type of IDE, but here for the learning purpose we are good to go with the Jupyter Notebook. So let's discuss what we are going to see here in this particular video. We are going to see the various data types in Python, how many data types are in the Python, and how we can check the particular data type of particular value which we have assigned it to our variable, and how we can assign that particular variable, and different type of print function, how we can print the particular number or how we can print the particular string. We can also going to see in this video. So yes, we are going to see the various data types in Python. So first of all, we are going to see some basic mathematical operation, the simple mathematical operation we can do in a Python. So yes, the simple basic operation 1 plus 1 we are getting 2, 4 into 5 we are getting 20. Okay, so first of all, how we can run this particular cell? I forgot to mention that particular thing. So we can just click on this run button and we are able to run that particular cell. Whatever code we have written in this particular cell, it will be run here. And the most simple way is to do that things. You have to just press shift plus enter, shift and enter. You will you will run that particular cell. So that is the one option you can do, shift and enter. So it will run that particular cell like this. Okay, so 2 into 10 we all know 20, 10 divided by 2 we will get 5, and 10% at 5 it means it will be find the remainder. We all know like no remainder will be left if we can do 10% at 5. If we can divide 10 by 5, we will get 0 remainder for sure, right? So yes, this is some basic operation, and this things yes, 10 power 2. So what we are doing here, 10 into like we are using 2 star here for finding out the 10 to the power of 2, 10 power 2, sorry, 10 power 2. Okay, so yes, this is some basic mathematical operations here, and now we are going to check the data types, how we can check the data type of a particular value which we have given in this particular, right? So yes, here we have two example. uh, right, we have to check the type of that particular number. If we can just pass the one here, it will able to predict it, and it will give us an output. Yes, it is an integer type of a value. If we can do just 1.5, it will be able to find that yes, it is a float type of a value. And if we are going to pass the particular string into double inverted comma, so the basic rule for denote the string in a Python is a double inverted comma and the single inverted comma. From the both this approach we can uh, denote, yes, this is the string in Python. Okay, so yes, we are denoting this hello is a string, and we are going to check the type of that particular value in a double inverted comma. So yes, we are getting it is a string. Str means string. Okay, so as I told you, yes, we are able to denote the string in a two way. One is in a double inverted comma, and second it is in the single inverted comma. So yes, it is also string, it is also string, double inverted comma, it is also string. Now variable assignment, which is we are going to use every time, and a very important thing. So what is the syntax for assign the variable to any value you want, any value like float or integer or string, any type of value. If you want to assign a variable to that particular value, you have to use this syntax. And yeah, but first of all, what is the variable? Variable is nothing but object. So variable is nothing but give the name to that particular value. If you want to use that particular value second time, you do not have to write that particular value, you can just call it by their name. So just for an example, my name is Zimil. So from uh, you can call me by Gmail and I can respond you, right? If your name is something like Manan, and if I can just ask like Manan, so Manan will respond me for sure, because we are giving us the name to that particular person. So here in the same way we are giving the name to the particular values. So here I am going to assign the a name a to the value 10.5. So basically I'm storing the 10.5 into the a. So next time whenever we are going to call a, it will be give us an output 10.5. So here, and we all know the 10.5 is a float, so we are going to check the type of a. The Python is we are going to test the Python is correct or not. So we are going to check the type of that particular a, and yes, it will predict right. Yes, this is the float type of value. And now we can see what is our a is our 10.5. Okay, so very simple. We have to just give a name to the particular value. If we want to save the string in the same way, we can save the string in the same way only. So to the Gmail Joshi, the whole string I am denoted it, I am giving the name it to the a. And yes, now going to check the type of that particular a, it will be pass the string, and yes, in a we have a Gmail Joshi. Now using this variable only, we are going to do some mathematical operation which we have seen further. Here the simple mathematical operation which we have seen, this all mathematical operation we are going to do with our variable as well. So you will be understand the particular thing, and we can print the output of that particular mathematical operation by using print function. So we will also get an idea about the print function. So yes, what I have did here, I have just give the name to the values 10 and 20. So for 10 I am giving the name, I am assigning the variable a, and for 20 I am assigning the variable b. Now first of all, we have just assigned it, and we can just run this cell. So a and b will be save the particular value 10 and 20 with respect. Okay, so yeah, what print function do here, just a simple example. Print, we have to just write print to print any particular value or something. We have to just write print, and in the bracket we have to pass that particular string or number, whatever we have to print. So here I am passing welcome to eyes on AI, and just shift enter, it will print that particular string as an output. Okay, so very simple. You can just cut that unwanted cell as well from using this cut button. So I'm just click on the cut, and that particular cell will be deleted. right? So using print function, I am going to do some mathematical operation. So using print function, I am going to do a into b, so it will be give us some output like 200. Now we are dividing a by b, like 10 by 20. We are going to find out the remainder as well. So we are getting output here as a 10, and then we are going to do some complex mathematical operation, Budmas operation. If you have heard about it in your school time, this is nothing but bracket of division, multiplication, abstraction and subtraction, addition and subtraction, sorry. So nothing but bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. You maybe heard about it in your school time for sure. So it is giving us an output in a float type. Okay, so yes, this is the basic mathematical operation, data types, and the print function. Now we have a various types of print function as well, Python providing a various type of print function as well. So the simple print function we have seen here, yes, we have to just print, and we have to passing out the value whatever we have to print in the bracket, and we are able to see the output. Okay, now what am I doing here? I am going to assign my name, my first name and last name in some variable. That variable is first name and last name. So in first name I am going to pass out the string, which is my first name, and in variable last name I am going to pass out the my last name as a string. And now I want to print that particular variable in between of my print state sentence. So what am I doing here? Just see here, print, and in double inverted comma I am going to print something. And what is it? My first name is, and then bracket, and last name is bracket. And what I want in this, instead of this brackets, instead of this two brackets, I want my first name and I want my last name. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm using another built-in function of Python, which is format. In format, what it can be do, and the very important thing which you are going to use widely whenever you are going to use inbuilt function of Python. So I'm using format here, and I just want to know what the format will do. If I want to know that, I have to just simply make your cursor here in the bracket of format and just press shift tab. You will get the particular functionality of that particular function which you are going to call. So here here for example, I want to just know about the what print function do. I have to just shift tab here, and yes, you will get this type of window. It will give you an whole idea what print function does. So here you can see prints the values to a stream or to sys.student_id. By default, it means it will print some particular value which you have provided, and it will separate as well. It will end /n means you will get the output in another line as well. We can see all this functionality, inbuilt functionality as well, going further. But this is just a simple thing which I am trying to tell you. You can also get this information by using shift tab only. So here what I have to do, I have to pass my first name in instead of this particular bracket, and I want to pass this last name instead of this particular bracket. So what am I did here, using format function, I have just passed the particular variables. So dot format, first of all I have to in first bracket I have to pass my first name, and in second bracket I have to pass my last name. So with respect to the first bracket and last bracket, I have passed that particular variable here. So in the output I will get, I will get the, I have to assign the first name and last name first, and then I have to print that particular function. So I will get, yes, my first name is Jimil. So instead of this bracket I will get Jimil, and instead of this bracket I will get Joshi. So it will print my first name and last name, right? And another simple way to do these things in a Python 3.9, the latest version, we have this uh, f- uh, uh, it will make this above process very much easy in Python 3.9, the latest version of Python. What we have to do, sorry, what we have to do here, we have to just uh, pass the f. We have to write just f when we are going to start the string, or we can say whenever we are going to pass the particular statement, particular value in our print in a print function, we have to just write f, and in that bracket we have to write that particular variable name which we have to use. So here I am using first name and last name. So here we will get this similar output as an above, right? So I'm getting the similar output as an above, whatever output I have yes, so whatever output I get here, the same output I am able to get here as well, right? And this is the another method as well. We can do the same thing, same output by doing this as well. So here I have done nothing, but I have assigned it the variable as well. Here I have make the variable for the last name and first for the first name, and passing that variable to the particular bracket, and I am going to get the similar kind of output which we have received above, right? So yes, this is the way to print the variable, I can say the using the variable into your print function uh, with your particular string. And this is another two approach for the similar kind of output. Now we are going to see another built-in function of Python, which is length. So length is responsible to find out the particular length which you have uh, passed in this particular bracket of length. So for an example, I'm just passing my name here like Jamal, and I want to know how many alphabets in my particular name. I will just use this length function. So simply what I have to do, I have to just write len length, and I have to pass that particular name or string, whatever string. So and just shift enter to run this cell, and yes, I will get there are 5 alphabets in my name, in my first name. Similarly, if I want to just pass this numbers, and I can check that particular length of this integers, I am not able to get that because integer has no length, right? We are getting error here, like object of type integer has no length because integer has no length. And if I can just write it in a double inverted comma, yes, I will get there are 9 numbers are here. So by default, if we can just check the type of that particular, we have seen the type function, right? And we can by default, if we can check the type of that particular double inverted comma particular value which we have passed in a double inverted comma, we can get this is the string, and for only string we can find the length, right? So we are getting 9, right? And similarly, if I can check the type without this double inverted comma, for sure I will get the integer as our data type. See, but for integer we are not able to find out the length because integer has no length, right? Numbers have no length. So this is the basic thing, and this is the concept of list actually. So this small example here, I'm going to cover the list, whole list, what is the list data type, in a separate video, in the next video probably. So yes, but just a simple example. So this is the list. We can denote the list by this bracket, and we can pass out multiple values, multiple data type in one particular list. So it is the one particular list, if we can see. And yes, so it is the one particular list, and in this list we have passed the string as well and integer as well. We can also pass the float value at the same time in a same list as well. So yes, this is the a little bit concept of list. How we can denote the list, it is about that only, and we can check the type of this particular method. We can see this is the list. So yes, I'm going to cover the list because list is very big, and we have so many inbuilt function for list as well in the Python. So we're going to check this list data type in the future video. So for today, your task is to go with this Jupyter notebook. You can do uh, the data types thing, the mathematical operation by your own. I'm mentioning the link for the Jupyter notebook, the GitHub link in the description, so you will check it out from there. And if you have any query for this particular session, or anything in a Python or machine learning, deep learning, anything, you can just reach me out on my LinkedIn, or you can just let me know in the comment section. I will be happy to help it out for the same. So yes, today you can just go to the Jupyter notebook, practice it out, and yes, keep learning, keep exploring, and enjoy the process of learning. Bye bye.